I'm a sophomore here at Lake Highland. It is my second year here, and I love Highland so much. It's such a great environment to be in.
I love Lake Highland. It's a place where I've been allowed to fulfill my passion of teaching literature.
We've been at Lake Highland since 1992. It's just been an incredible experience.
I have 3 children at Lake Highland, and Lake Highland is a fantastic school.
I've been here for 14 years, and the one thing I like about the school is the atmosphere and the athletic programs.
I like math because you get to add and subtract, and I really think that that's fun.
I think students will find our program at Lake Highland to be better because they pick up skills that I think tend to get them ready for college.
They'll read Shakespeare, they'll read James Joyce, they'll read The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, the great works by the Romantic poets. We do works of literature that most students really don't see until their freshman year in college.
Tarun, who's my older child, and he has gotten to Stanford University going through this school.
Because I am so interested in science, Lake Highland was a perfect place for me to grow and develop in that area. And in the lab, we have an entire room full of equipment that we can use. It's just amazing to see the technology that's open in Lake Highland that wouldn't be somewhere else.
You find that a lot of physics programs get students ready for a conceptual program. When they go into college and apply for an engineering course, they find that they're not fit.
The Aspire program is a program in which young scientists who want to learn more about science in different fields are paired up with a mentor, and they go to different labs and they work with real scientists who are looking on real projects.
Arjun goes to University of Central Florida, works under a professor, and is doing scientific research in nanotechnology field. He's very passionate about sciences.
At an award ceremony, I got recognized from the Army and the Navy and the Air Force.
After they graduate, we've had students that go on to successful engineering programs around the country in top universities. And they tell me how great it is that they're able to understand the program well because of the strong background that they have in the sciences.
I teach AP Economics, Honors Economics, and also am the faculty liaison for the Student Government Association here. This is a wonderful place to be. I've enjoyed it. Working with the kids here has been an extraordinary experience.
It's about building the character of the kids, which I really like, and they value that it's more than just knowing your ABCs. You know, it's about being the good person, the good citizen.
She has been in student government since lower school, and I've watched her really evolve into somebody who could, you know, is president of the senior class. She ran prom. It's given her leadership skills that she's going to take off to college with her.
You know, you have set deadlines and you have a bunch of things to do, and you have people that help you, but most of the time you need to get it done yourself. And so it kind of teaches you to be more independent.
But when you see the older kids, the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, just walking around campus interacting with the adults, you know, I could see that, hey, they know what's right and what's wrong, or how to handle themselves, you know, amongst adults.
The Christian values is a big part of the school's mission statement. And it's nice because I think that we, not only through academics, obviously we graduate bright children that will go on to college and beyond and do great things. We also graduate good children.
Tarun felt a lot of compassion for the poor children in India who did not have access to any education. The mentor helped him all along, and Tarun involved a lot of students and was able to collect a lot of funds to open 23 schools in India.
And they also are not afraid to step out and to lead.
It helped him to create leadership skills which are so important in the development of, you know, overall development of any child.
We have a great faculty. Professional development has always been encouraged and facilitated by Lake Highland. We are all encouraged to continue working on professional degrees.
Looking at the commitment of the teachers and the parents working together to see greater excellence.
Now that we are part of the Lake Highland community, we really like the teachers here. They know what it is. They know what's up. They have kids too, and they know what's valuable, what's important.
And my daughter really loves math, and I think some of the teachers here did a great job in laying the foundation for a strong math program that she excels in it.
We all have open door policies in that we are available to the kids. The metaphor of family is often used to describe professional affiliations, but at Lake Highland that metaphor is really true.
Our faculty to student ratio is still extraordinary in terms of how much time a faculty member can actually devote to the development and the education of a child.
Giving me extra practice to do and meeting with me before school and after school and helping me just trying to get chemistry into my head.
And she finally did. She ended up with a B.
Yeah. A lot of us go to sporting events to support the kids.
You'll see a group of kids standing around, and in the center will be a teacher.
I mean, I don't know that much about basketball, but I know those kids on the court, and that's what I'm there for.
Their teachers are their friends, and when my daughter went off to college, she came home at Christmas time, and I said, well, don't you miss your friends? You know, did you have a great semester? And she said, I miss my teachers. And that made me feel like more, you know, it just made me feel that I had really made the right decision.
We have an ambassador program, and the ambassador program is where you're paired with someone in your grade who's going to lead you for the first few months, help you get acclimated, and that really showed to me that people at Highland are so welcoming because everyone is trying to make you feel welcome, feel part of the group, and just make you feel like you're the same.
Sometimes in public school you feel you don't know as many people, but in this private school, everybody's friendly, you know everybody, you make a lot of friends easily.
Being at Lake Highland with all my siblings, with such small classes and grades, it kind of feels like you've known each other forever. And so at Lake Highland, you really get to know everyone in your class.
Some of the other things I like here is the playground and the friends I have. So I have a lot of friends here.
I think it's great that the high schooler interacts with kindergarten. For example, each kindergarten class adopts a football player.
It's one of the things I look forward to every year because you get to spend time with the younger students.
You know, he had a number and they all knew him, and he comes to the class ever so often during the season, and hey, I'm a football player, and they describe what they do. And
our football player is Cody, and Cody's in 12th grade, and he came and brought us treats sometime.
It's like his class. So during a football game, you know, all the kindergartners of that class say, hey, I know that guy. And
because people, they just want you to be their friends, and that's the number one thing about Lake Highland is friends and family.
I appreciate Lake Highland because of the leadership commitment they have.
I think all teenagers face problems socially and academically. Around here you can be a geek and be proud of it.
Being exposed to the Lake Highland community, again, beyond the whole education, about being a good person, I could see that having a great effect, not only throughout their higher education, but throughout life.
The mission statement of the school, we all do firmly believe in. The idea of instilling Christian values, providing a good, strong education, developing good leaders, and instilling patriotism.
Just a few days ago, we were talking to our son, and he was saying he would not move out of the school for anything in the world. He just loves the high school experience. He just loves being at Lake Highland.
It's definitely been memorable. I mean, I definitely enjoy it, and I'm glad I've been here for the 14 years I've been here. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
I want to be here. I want to be in this setting. I want to grow in this place.
And I just love everything here.